Hello viewers and welcome to another edition of the Camp Diary. I am your presenter, 𝐃𝐢𝐚𝐫𝐲. First, the headlines. FEGAMY receives delegation from sister organization in Senegal. Youth campus receive first aid training. On sports, the FEGAMY Youth Camp features Busumbala Karate Club demonstrations. Now, the news in details. The Federation of Gambia Muslim Youth have received a delegation from ZUST, a sister organization in Senegal. The visit highlights the strong bond and strengthens the long-standing ties between the two organizations, which continue to collaborate on youth empowerment, faith-based education, community development, amongst others. More on this report will be aired on another edition of the Camp Diary. Moving on. In an earlier activity, campus were taken through a practical first aid session. The activity was aimed at providing participants with basic first aid training. 𝐃𝐢𝐚𝐫𝐲 reports.
Day 6 of the youth camp focused on first aid and disease awareness. Participants received practical training on handling emergencies, strokes, and seizures. Leading the discussion was 𝐂𝐴𝐵𝐴, who outlined the objectives of first aid. He highlighted that the primary goal is to prevent a casualty condition from worsening while awaiting medical attention.
So first, before we go into the topic, what is first aid? Provision of immediate care to victims with an injury or illness usually effected by a lay person and performed within a limited skill range. So yes, first aid does not necessarily mean that it is going to be performed by a qualified medical personnel. It can be performed by even a lay person. You meet someone on the road, someone has collapsed before you, then you do your first aid. The first intervention that you did on that individual is what we call first aid. That is the initial assistance you give to that individual before they take the individual to the hospital or before the arrival of paramedics or medical personnel. So,
reporting for the Youth Diary, 𝐃𝐢𝐚𝐫𝐲.
That was 𝐃𝐢𝐚𝐫𝐲 reporting on the first aid training held for campus earlier today. On sports, the Busumbala Karate team showcased martial art skills to participants of the camp. Haruna Buso tells us more.
In honoring the invitation of the Federation, the Busumbala Karate team visit the camp to take participants through the basics and the significance of martial art. The karate team showcased skills on self-defense and protection. Meanwhile, the master of the karate team said that karate is not all about fighting, but it is a discipline, a code of conduct.
So as a min keno wala sorone ka property dila ita mi yalan ko ata diala moye a wala ye challenge kaje ko mingo ni self defense karang ye fon rescue ye la property folan rescue ali afam ni ni
Reporting for the Camp Diary, I am Haruna Buso.
Well viewers, that's all we have time for in this edition of the Camp Diary. But before we go, a quick recap of the top stories. FEGAMY receives delegation from sister organization in Senegal. Campus undergo training on first aid. And that's all we have for you on today's Camp Diary. I was your presenter, 𝐃𝐢𝐚𝐫𝐲. Bye for now.